to the Steve and Tyler Show. I hope y'all enjoy that horn. Damn it, I love that. God, I love that intro. I do. I love that intro. I love it so much it's not even funny. Oh, that horn. Anyway.
Is that your ringtone, like on the regular?
You know what? That's a damn good idea. I got. Well, you know what? I can't give up Trump.
That's true.
I can't give up Trump. Build a wall. I can't either. We are going to build a wall.
Or that Justin Bieber song you had as a ringtone for a while.
Yeah, the one. I like dudes. Yeah, that one.
Hey, he's with Selena Gomez now. They're in love.
Yeah, she's hot. She got a tit job.
Thank you, Lord.
Hey, Lord Jesus, thank you.
Did she
Please.
really? I thought she had liver or something, kidney.
No, she got bigger boobs. That's what she got.
No, I thought she had like emergency
Who
surgery.
cares?
Who cares?
Nobody gives a shit about her.
Well, Justin Bieber does.
No, not really. He likes dudes.
That's right. I forgot.
Queer. If you are new to the show, we are always this funny. And if you don't think we're funny, we don't care about your opinion.
We just block out the haters. We got like blinders on.
Just stop listening now. Just make sure you download it off of Podbean so we get that shit counts. We report news that typically people don't see, that you don't hear about throughout the week, typically. And it's almost always things that are hysterical.
This week's not very funny, though.
I don't know. I thought it was kind of funny.
The last story's pretty funny.
You got jihadis that wipe their ashes with their fucking hands. They don't wipe it off.
Steve. You don't want to
I'm sorry. Anyway, if you like our funny, follow us on Twitter at Steve_Tyler_show. Not Steve and Tyler, but Steve Tyler. Send us emails, hate mail, dick pics, love mail. I like love mail. Stories you guys want us to talk about. Contact us, Steve&Tyler Show at gmail.com. Subscribe on iTunes and follow us on Podbean. Find us on YouTube. Please find us on YouTube and hit subscribe.
He's banging his table.
Banging that table. Watch that shit.
Or
we love our followers. We respect you. The Steve and Tyler Show on YouTube. With that A and symbol, that dingus. First story, y'all. So
getting right into it.
These UK Muslim girls,
this is a very confusing story.
It says it's a Muslim girls' school. And this came from Steven Crowder. So it upsets me because I don't think it's a Muslim girls' school. But it banned toilet paper for cultural reasons. But it does get worse. So I take out Muslim girls' school. I say just a girls' school because that's what it certainly feels like to me. I don't feel that it's a Muslim girls' school, in my opinion. I feel that was a little
misleading in the title, Steve. We're gonna call it out on both sides. That's what we do. That's why we're here.
Yeah, and I love Crowder. So if you ever listen to this, I know you won't. But hey, man, much love.
Steve babies.
And please, for the love of God, correct me. If this actually is a Muslim girls' school, then we'll go right back into how jihad is ripping apart UK. But regardless, a girls' school has received the lowest Ofsted rating available after inspectors discovered that pupils were not provided with lavatory paper for cultural reasons. So shit paper, toilet paper, lavatory.
Sure, man.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, don't you hate when your finger rips through that? And you
it's
just
the worst.
Finger your own butt.
Like you're sitting there and you're just like,
like what? Welcome back. That's little people, they don't know, but that's where the intro came from. Like, what? But some of the girls told inspectors they were so unhappy about the situation that they avoided using the lavatory all day. So women, or these girls, they're not women, they're children. They didn't like the situation so much that they protested shitting and pissing all day.
What are you gonna do? There's no toilet paper, Steve.
Put on a diaper. I don't know. I mean, that's pretty gross, right?
It's a weird story because it's like the Asian culture, I guess, isn't a fan.
See, but okay, certain Asian cultures aren't fans of toilet paper, but this isn't happening in Asia. It's in the UK. So this is from the story itself. The Ofsted report stated at the time of the inspection it was not the school's common practice to provide soap for pupils, hand washing toilet roll in the toilets, or suitable drinking water. What?
Why the fuck wouldn't you just provide those things regardless?
Yeah. Suitable drinking water? Suitable drinking water.
No soap?
Is not common practice. See, I should have read more carefully, because then I would have made a real big deal. Suitable drinking water?
Come on,
is it common practice? What is this?
They don't have water in Asia.
Oh, this isn't some fucking third world country. This is UK.
Well, with all the immigrants, it's probably a third world country.
I mean, hold on. I'm not trying to point fingers,
Yeah.
but, Muslims, you suck. The report went on. Inspectors found published sectarian material in a storeroom behind the school office. They made the head teacher aware of this. So there was sectarian material found on the school grounds.
And they didn't know how it got there.
How did
the toilet paper appear?
We don't know.
Toilet paper.
What this means is that there is published radicalism that is going around in all girls school. That's exactly what that is. Sectarian material is that, and it is Muslim. So, or Islamic. Excuse me. So, it's Islamic radicalism, sectarian material in an all-girls high school.
Maybe if they use it for toilet paper.
You know what the thing is? I don't know. I'm pretty sure Muslims are really upset when people hold or mess with the Quran in any way. That's why they kill you. Huh? Wow. That's a real thing, by the way.
No toilet paper?
I mean, I know that they wipe their asses with their hands over in Jihadiville.
Well, what do they do in Asia though? Because that's like sort of the.
Do
they just like spray water at it? Is that what happens?
Like shit a hole in the ground. And then I think, is that where the bidet comes from? Is that what that is?
I don't know. Get some toilet paper.
Yeah, wipe your asses. This is civilized fucking world.
This is 2017. We've got 28 genders, but we can't find toilet paper.
No. The number of genders is endless.
Actually, yeah, that's right. Sorry, I didn't mean to be discriminatory.
Going back to Steven Crowder, Crowder did a show this week. He said there's 2 genders. Changed my mind. And this just, oh God, this bull just, came up. And it was clearly a woman. And she just I'm non-binary. It's like, no. You're a chick, dude. Cut your hair like a dude. But anyway. So, I don't know about you guys, but apparently kissing somebody who doesn't want to be kissed under mistletoe is rape.
Oh, yeah. You didn't know that? There was a public service announcement. Come on, Steve.
Police have warned Christmas party goers to obtain consent. You need that written consent form for kissing under the mistletoe. Otherwise, they may be guilty of rape.
How many pages is that form?
Well, at least
I'm going to need you to sign here and here.
Here.
And here. Oh, and by the way, here.
Do you check yes for cunnilingus? I mean, the force, which is 159,000 followers. Okay, so this is the police department on Twitter. Tweeted on Saturday, if you bump into that special someone under the mistletoe tonight, remember that without consent, it is rape. Hashtag season's greetings.
Season's greetings.
Season's greetings, bitch. It's called Christmas. I don't know about no Jews fucking putting up mistletoe.
Where'd mistletoe come from?
I don't care. Muhammad ain't putting up no fucking mistletoe. He's just like,
maybe they do it under the bomb vest.
I am going to rape you. Yeah. I'm going to take you and sell you off, and then you will be gangbanged. That's
just such a stupid tweet.
Yeah, why do you say? What do you mean? Oh, remember that without consent, it's rape. It's kissing. Don't get me wrong.
You shouldn't go around kissing random people.
Because what's his face? Franken did this too. He wrote a part into a play, and he tongue punched some chick and pretty much gagged her with, he shoved his tongue down her throat. I wouldn't say that's rape. That's more like assault, right? It's wrong. We can agree it's wrong, but that's not fucking rape. Is that rape?
No.
Am I missing?
I don't think so.
I mean, like, then we can say I've been raped. I've been raped plenty of times by ugly chicks. So many times, it's disgusting. I'm
Steve,
all
you can't be
shit-faced.
raped. You're a guy.
Shut up. I'll shit-faced drunk at a party, and this really gross fat chick comes up, and she's all like, "Hey man, you're really cute," and I'm all like, "No."
Please sign here first. Please sign here first.
There's a clear no, and it's all like, no, I'm not about that life.
But it's not rape.
Especially, when I was 14 and she was 40. I mean, oh, wait a minute.
This story's taking a terrible turn.
Oh, yeah, because it's not true, just like other
Don't kiss random people. It should be pretty obvious.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, man-woman doesn't want the kiss. It shouldn't
Don't
be
kiss
tolerated.
them.
But I don't know.
It's not rape.
No, it's not. Okay, so you say it's not rape. All right. It's not rape. But you know what's really funny? Not about this story, but moving on. Because Nancy Pelosi says tax reform is the end of the world, y'all.
It's over. The world is done. Jesus Christ is
Armageddon!
coming back. Jesus is coming back. Over tax reform.
Meteors are falling from the sky.
The chariots are coming from the sky.
Now,
this lady's losing it.
Yeah. Democratic House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi lost it on Monday night when talking about the Republican tax reform bill, saying that it literally is the end of the world.
The end. Literally the end.
And the U.S. has now reached Armageddon. No, this is the end of the world, Pelosi replied frantically. The debate on healthcare is life and death. This is Armageddon. This is a very big deal because you know why? This is really a very hard way to come back from this. Giving people free shit? I don't think so. See, my thing is, watching this woman try and keep her dentures in is a show in itself. But listening to her say that this tax is Armageddon is no. You know why? Because I fucking pay taxes, unlike most of her supporters. So I pay taxes. So when I'm told that I'm going to get more money back per paycheck by people like Ted Cruz, who is a pretty legit guy, I would have voted for him over Trump, personally. Get the fuck out of here. Kind of hope she gets hit by a car. I mean, go away.
You know what the best part of this is? Her main concern is about the national debt.
Oh, my God, yeah.
After Obama just doubled the national debt, she's all of a sudden very concerned about the national debt.
More than doubles the national debt. And she's like, well, we need to...
How are we going to pay for this? Well, we haven't paid for it yet. I mean, it's not going to change now. You ruined it in the last 8 years. Why don't you
ever notice how she
down
holds on to something because she shakes so much? She's holding on to whatever. So
she's so passionate. It's the demons
God,
inside her move.
Yeah. Oh, Lord Jesus, please expel these here demons. Shut up.
They do this over every topic, too. That's the worst part.
God. Keep your dentures in.
Any topic. It's the end of the world all of a sudden with these people.
I mean, truth be told, initially I was hesitant on the tax cut because I feel that almost anybody should be because you never know what you're really going to get. And then I listened to the facts. I did my own research and came to my own conclusions because I'm not a liberal who only believes what CNN tells them.
You should have just watched the video where they did the Bernie thing, where they're like, Bernie had these great ideas, and all the kids are like, oh, that sounds great. They're like, no, that's Trump's tax plan. They're like, oh,
you know what?
Maybe I should have read that.
I'm pretty sure either InfoWars or Crowder did that video too.
Yeah, a lot of people did it. We talked about it first, though.
Yep. Yeah, we actually did. Yeah,
we were first.
We are first on a whole lot of shit. I never actually realized that. We are leading the pack on a lot of stuff.
And we don't even do this, we don't have a daily show like some of these
people.
We're still way in front of them.
And a lot of these people have daily shows. It's like, bitch, please. We got you. Anyway.
End of the world. It's over.
Yeah, well, Pelosi, keep your teeth in. There's something else I could say. I know a listener to the show, Mr. Mike, he would enjoy this because, but I'm gonna keep it professional for a moment.
He's a big fan of Pelosi. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
No, I'm saying that never mind. She's old. Anyway.
She's a nice lady.
Oh, she's not.
No, she's not.
She's a horrible person.
She's the worst.
She's an absolutely horrible person. NAACP says Trump's visit to Mississippi Civil Rights Museum is an insult to African Americans. Well, too bad you're black people.
This story makes no sense to me.
I guess we can start with that. You're not African Americans, because that would mean that every single white person you ever talk to, you have to refer to as European American, which would get tiring, right?
Would be hard, yeah.
Yeah, it would be very difficult. And every single, you'd have to say Hispanic American. I mean, you're not fucking special. Get over yourselves. The shit is pissing me off like none other. So they start off calling President Trump's record on civil rights abysmal. The National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, NAACP, said on Tuesday that the president isn't worthy of attending the Saturday opening of a civil rights museum in Mississippi. Not worthy? What?
He's opening the place. Who else would you have do it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure
Al Sharpton's gonna go do it.
Jesse Jackson. Apologize. Fuck you. President Trump's statements on policies regarding the protection and enforcement of civil rights have been abysmal, and his attendance is an affront to the veterans of the civil rights movement. Derek Johnson, NAACP president and chief executive, said in a statement he has created a commission to reinforce voter suppression, refused to denounce white supremacists, and overall has created a racially hostile climate in this nation.
I think he's confused. That sounds like Obama.
That sounds a whole lot like the black president we just had. But hey, what do I know? He's from Kenya, so I guess he's. Hey, I can only assume that Derek Johnson is referring to the police shootings of black men who would not follow the orders given to them by police, or the ones who had guns and were shooting at police. Tyler, don't forget the ones who have been attacking police.
Hey, those were Obama's sons.
Voter suppression in what way? How has this happened at all?
Yeah, I don't even know what he's referencing there.
I actually don't know in that one. If he refused to denounce white supremacists, that's absolute trash. He has done so on literally multiple times. He has denounced white supremacists because white supremacists are disgusting. As a white man, I feel that white supremacists are gross. I also feel that Black Lives Matter is an absolute shit stain on the underwear of the United States. But hey.
Well, yeah, they both are, let's be honest.
Yeah, but let's be honest. Black Lives Matter, they openly attack police officers and shoot them and murder them in their cars. And white supremacists kill black people. That's pretty gross. I agree that's wrong.
There's no debate there. No one's saying that.
No, not at all. I feel that we're in agreement. And this dude's retarded. So what does that say about me? I feel that if you accept government assistance, this is my opinion. All right, so let's be clear, because this is going to piss people off. If you accept government assistance at all, then you give up your right to vote. You take money from people who work and provide for you, because in most cases you choose not to work yourself. So you should not be able to vote or have a say in what happens in the city or country until you can prove that you're a functioning member of society. That's my opinion. I don't think that people, especially these generations of families, and that's black and white. So if you think I'm pointing fingers, you're wrong. Generations of families on welfare. Fuck you. That's not right. That's messed up. Way messed up. And that's not okay. I absolutely don't agree with any of that. So I don't feel that you should be able to vote for anybody, especially people that promise you more free shit. Because that's what that entails. That's what they're counting on. That's when Bernie says, I want to give you more. I want to take more taxes. And give you more free shit. I can't do a good Bernie. I'm sorry. That was really good.
Nobody can really do a good Bernie.
Well, you know what? Crowder does a really good Bernie.
You just gotta give shit away. Like, oh, you can have this. Here's my coat off my bag.
Bernie said he was going to tax people upwards of 90%. 90%.
That's 90 cents out of $1. That's a lot.
90 in order to give you lazy fucks free shit. No way. That's psychotic.
At that point, I'm just not going to get a job anymore. I'd just rather sit around.
That is psychotic. Why? Why would anybody be okay with that? Okay, good. Glad we came to an agreement.
Nobody's okay with that here. I mean, we have common sense here. Come on.
Yeah, and last but not least, a racial hostile climate. That is quite literally laughable, because you have to be talking about Obama.
Yeah, that's gotta be what Obama did, right?
It is actually exactly what he did. Obama did this, quite literally, and people, oh no, you just don't like Obama. No, I hated Obama. Absolutely hated Obama. But when Black Lives Matter were rioting and shooting cops, literally rioting and shooting cops, he never, ever denounced them. Never. In fact, he supported their just cause to stand up against civil rights issues. So, we've said it before in this show, and I've said it a dozen times. Don't be a scumbag. Do as you're told when interacting with an officer, and you'll be just fine. No Bane, no dead black kid who would never hurt nobody.
No running.
You don't got to hear any stupid, any fucking false story from some gang baner's mom
about how he just had his Skittles.
Oh yeah, he had his hands up. No, he didn't. He did not actually. You dumbass.
You know what the problem with this story is?
All of it, actually.
I mean, the guy's saying that, like, Trump's the racist one, but you're the one telling him that he can't go. Like, how is that gonna help?
Yeah, you're like, nah, we don't want you here. It's like, whoa, that's like, you know, the typical rednecks. We don't like your kind around here.
Yeah.
Like, you can't say that shit.
Like
that's wrong.
It's not gonna, you're just gonna make the situation worse.
I got into a fight with somebody on Twitter this week. Oh, that's impossible for people to be racist against white people. What? What? How? These people are literally calling white people racist for being white.
Yeah, pretty
that
much.
Is a that is
sounds
exactly
like racism to me.
That sounds exactly like racism. That's exactly what happened to me. That's exactly why I got into politics.
That whole argument makes no sense to me.
No, like, well, yeah, white people have it all. I beg to fucking differ. Last time
I white privilege card this morning, Steve. Come on.
Last time I checked, I worked like 50 to 60 hours a week. Add 20 and 25 for the show. I mean, dude, lick my ass. I mean, white people get everything. Jesus Christ. Speaking of stupid people, Harvard to maintain penalties for undergraduates who join single-sex organizations.
This is the stupidest shit I've ever read. Honestly, this is awful.
Gotta be honest. This is interesting. A university so is highly esteemed. Let's use big words, Steve.
Yeah, because you got to talk about Harvard. Got to get the big words out. Where's my thesaurus? Bring it here.
My education's got to show in here. Is they roll back so much, and they're okay with this. This is Harvard. People brag about getting in and even applying to this university. And you mean to tell me that they are so close-minded? Despite opposition by some faculty, Harvard University will maintain a controversial policy set in 2016 that penalizes undergraduates who join fraternities, sororities, and other single-gender social organizations, officials announced Tuesday. The decision was announced by President Drew Faust and Harvard Corporation, senior fellow Bill Lee, at a faculty meeting and in a statement sent to the university community. They said that the policy, which bars undergraduates who join such organizations from student leadership roles at Harvard, recognized student organizations and sports teams, would continue to further gender equality on campus. Students in the class of 2021, this year's freshmen, and students admitted later who join such groups cannot receive recommendations from the Harvard College Dean for elite academic opportunities after graduation, such as their Rhodes Scholarship. Faust and Lee said the culture of the school has changed over decades, and the school can no longer ignore student participation in organizations that are not school-sanctioned and that are discriminatory. This statement said in part, "We cannot ignore the responsibility we bear in relationship to our students' experience in these settings and their effect on the broader community. These organizations are very much of Harvard. They are effectively on our campus, consist exclusively of Harvard students and graduates, and directly influence the character of undergraduate life. More importantly, in their current incarnation, they stand in the way of our ability to provide a fully challenging and inclusive educational experience to the diverse students currently on our campus. So, I guess my first thought is I never thought I would say this, but Harvard is full of retards. How the fuck does this make sense?
This doesn't. It contradicts itself all through the whole statement.
They're taking away leadership positions from men and women who choose to join a sorority or a sports team because they only have one sex in those organizations. Is that what? Am I reading that correctly?
I don't know if it applies to sports. I just thought it was sororities or fraternities.
Pretty sure it's sex-based. I mean,
maybe. I don't know. It says single gender social organizations, so I don't know if that's necessarily sports.
Single gender. I mean, last time I checked, you can't be a chick and play college ball.
You could try.
Not saying Harvard has college ball because let's face it.
Do they? I don't even. They probably play Yale, right? Like the other Ivy schools. Whatever. It doesn't matter. If they would have just came out and said that they weren't supporting non-school sanctioned activities, I would have been like, oh, okay, this is not a story. But the fact that they brought up gender makes no sense because there's groups for both men and women already available.
Yep.
It's like the Boys and the Girl Scouts, remember? Where we got to have the girl join the Boy Scouts. Why?
Why? There's the Girl Scouts.
There's already Girl Scouts. You're not being discriminated against.
Not at all. You're actually being included. Well, the Girl Scouts classifications are a lot less than the boys.
Well, then change them.
Change your classifications.
How is that the Boy Scouts problem?
I mean, people joke about when you openly make jokes about the camp leaders and the male Boy Scout. What are they called? The
leaders? Scout leaders?
I don't know. Yeah, scout leaders raping kids. Why would you want to put women there? I mean, whether it's a joke or not, it's still out there. Why would you want to include women in that? Why? You are openly putting your children at risk from a joke which has been taken seriously. That's almost offensive. Someone can get sued for that in today's America.
Oh, you can get sued for anything these days.
Fucking idiots. People are so... Liberalism is a cancer. It needs to be cut out. It's dumb.
Don't join a fraternity, Steve, or a sorority.
I can't choose to be a woman today and join a sorority.
What happens in that case?
Oh, well, I got... Oh, man, you know what?
Their head would explode.
Back to college. I'm going. You know what? I'm going to go. I'm going to apply to Harvard, get denied. And then go to...
A biracial...
and then apply to somewhere like OU. Apply for a sorority.
What's the one where you don't choose your gender? I mix them all.
Non-binary. You're non-binary.
You're a biracial, non-binary.
Or you know what? I'm gender
Black
fluid.
Man.
So you know what? I'll be gender fluid, and I will apply to a sorority and a fraternity.
Oh my god.
And I'll get into both, and then every other day, I'll just be banging chicks and banging dudes. That's
a great plan.
I think it's
the
best of both worlds if you're disgusting.
The Greek life thing, right? But do they have mixtures, like men and women sorority / fraternities, or is that not a thing?
You know what? Truth be told, I don't know because
if that was a thing, does that fall into that rule, right? Like it's off campus.
I mean, it would have to.
But
right?
they had both. What if it's like a mix, men and women?
It would have to.
We should go to Harvard just to mess with these people.
Yeah.
Watch their rules implode around them.
Yeah. Yeah.
See you, Mom. Going back to school. She's going to be so proud.
Going back to school, Ma.
She's going to be so proud.
Student suspended for debating Islamic extremism with Muslim peer in debate club.
This story.
This story's
This is how you win a debate, though.
Truth be told.
This guy crushed him.
This is the equals out to being blocked on Twitter.
This story leaves a lot to be desired.
Oh yeah, Missouri high school that suspended a student for making critical comments about Islamic extremism says he's not allowed to appeal the finding of wrongdoing. What? He's not allowed to question what happened to him? Why? This is fucking America.
He should at least get his appeal.
Yeah. During his free period, October 17th, at the public school near Kansas City, Longsdale joined a spontaneous conversation among acquaintances about the nature of Islam. Excuse me. He told the College Fix in a phone call Monday that he pointed to a pro-terrorist sentiment among British Muslims, as indicated in polls by ICM research for the 2016 Channel 4 documentary, What British Muslims Really Think. The program was presented by the former chair of Britain's Equality and Human Rights Commission, Trevor Phillips. Now, looking at this is my own little personal little. I'm against Islam. Personally, I am Islamophobic, if you want, because I care about Christians and Jews and women and children. So, because I care about those things, and boys, because they love raping children of all ages and sexes. I am against Islam. Absolutely. I am Islamophobic, if you want to say that. But I don't put a lot of faith in polls. So when someone comes at me with facts from polls, from people's opinion, I think you're full of fucking shit. So I just happen to know what I know about Islam, and I know that this is all pretty much correct. And because of the outcome of the debate, I know he said something really funny. So
that's the thing. They didn't really say what he said.
No, they probably won't, because it was like, well, why do your people like killing tens of thousands of Christians and Jews every year? What? No! Fuck you. A Muslim sophomore also in the debate club, Faraz Pervez. No, I'm just kidding. Faraz Pervez allegedly challenged Lonsdale's viewpoint on account of his own religious beliefs. That's fine. That's fine. I'll talk to someone who.
It sounds like a good scenario. Like they're having a spontaneous debate about something. They're both in the debate club.
Exactly, and we'll go into more in depth. Both students had experience debating policy issues in the club. Currently ranked second in the nation. Okay, this school by the National Debate and Speech Association.
So these aren't like two scrubs, and he just beat them down or something.
No. Lonsdale and a debate partner shared a semifinal placement at the Grain Valley High School New Year Novice kickoff this year, while Pervez, the Muslim student, I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing his last name wrong, and his partner tied for first in policy debate at a high school tournament in December 2016, according to the Kansas City Star. So both of these kids are very good at this aspect of their life. Okay?
It's pretty impressive. It's a good skill to have. You're going to go far.
I agree. I agree. Muslim or not, you have, this is a skill. Being able to talk to people, that this is like the extreme of that. School officials told him that his behavior could be considered harassing or hounding, and that Lonsdale should be conscious of social cues, according to Lonsdale.
What the fuck does that even mean?
I have no idea.
Like, did he break into tears over it or something?
Yeah, he said they accused him of creating an emotionally unsafe zone. Huh.
You tell that to all the Christians that got murdered this year.
Yeah, and how about all the Jews that continue to get shit on over in Israel right now? The school posted a tweet. Let's talk about how to be better people by addressing unconscious bias. They tweeted this.
That just makes it so much worse.
They tweeted this. Sure. Let's talk about it. I'm completely conscious about my bias to Christianity, God, and the legitimate threat that Islam brings to the Western world.
I'm conscious. Why do you tweet this and then tell the kid he can't do it? That's what I don't get.
They're trying to head off a more serious story before it breaks out. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get out in front of it.
Let's talk, and then suspend a kid for talking.
Yeah, well, yeah. Talking informatively is the best part. Talking rationally.
About our unconscious bias. What do you mean unconscious? He looked at a poll. That doesn't sound like an unconscious bias.
Yep.
This story's bullshit.
No, I don't know many people who would willingly want to be in a public setting and be told that their beliefs result in the murder of thousands who don't believe as they do every year. So I can understand why this Muslim student wouldn't want to listen to facts, and that the majority of people who Aloha Snack Bar also support these actions. So, I mean, hey, man.
Men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie, Steve.
Wheezy.
Yeet.
Lindsey Vonn. I won't be representing U.S. president at Winter Olympics. Huh. I wonder if she realizes that by saying this, she in turn is not representing the U.S. either then.
It's very confusing.
No, it's not. She's a dumbass. She's trying to appeal to people. And she's stupid because everybody who's done this so far has been shit on.
Well, you cleared that up for me. There you go. I'm clear now.
1 year later, and this dumb shit is still being said. It's still happening. I don't get. Not my president. Get the fuck out. Why don't you go ski for Canada, dumbass? Get out. I don't care.
The weird part
the Olympics are stupid.
The weird
the
part
Olympics
is,
are stupid. Nobody fucking cares.
The Olympics are fun to watch. What's wrong with the Olympics?
The only cool thing to watch about the Olympics, in my experience, I like watching beach volleyball.
Wonder why that could be. You know, this is the Winter Olympics.
Men and women.
This is the Winter Olympics, Steve.
What are they doing in the Winter Olympics?
They got the snowboarding thing and the
Who
sleds.
fucking cares?
It's fun to watch. What's wrong with that?
You got the ginger that's been doing it for what, 2 decades? Not 2 decades. For
That's true. He wins every event, doesn't he?
I mean, yeah, he's very good. It's cool. That's awesome, dude. Keep kicking ass. What's his name? Sean
White, I think.
Yeah. He's good.
Yeah.
Awesome. That is great. Who fucking cares?
Yeah, it doesn't impact my life on a day-to-day basis.
No,
really
see,
care.
exactly. It's not something. Well, I mean, it's not something I personally care about. So I guess I don't care.
The weird part about this story is by saying that she's not going to represent Trump.
Yeah.
Is she just brought the magnifying glass on her, even more.
Yeah, for no reason.
I'm not going to do it. And now
why go?
Why
go at all?
Yeah. I mean,
why go to the Olympics? Why bother training for the Olympics if you're not going to represent your country? Because that's what she's saying. I'm not doing it for Trump. I don't want to do it for Trump. Then don't do it at all. Because you know what? When everything's pretty much cut down and it's all done, there were a few million illegal votes that were cast. And I'm pretty sure he took the popular vote anyway. Just saying. So,
but she's just stupid. Like, it's not even like people, like, when they win a medal, they're like, shout out big Ronald Reagan up there helping me train this year. Shout out the Bushes. Like, it doesn't happen anyway. But he represents the country, the president.
Last time I checked, you look at the stock market.
It's pretty great.
It's fantastic.
Jobs pretty good.
Jobs amazing. You look at
amazing.
We're not. It's gonna be huge. It's amazing. It's gonna be. We're not at war with North Korea yet.
Yeah.
That'll happen.
Not yet.
That'll happen. By the way, for you fucking idiots that can't fathom the fact that they're going to shoot missiles at us first, because they're doing it now.
That would happen regardless of who's president.
Exactly. They're doing it now. And we haven't retaliated. So to say that we are causing this war, you are literally fucking stupid. It is unbelievable, people. Well, he's going to get us into a war with North Korea.
They're shooting at us.
How? They are quite literally poking the bear with a knife.
Not even a knife, with a nuclear warhead at this point.
Well, a potential nuclear warhead that they haven't figured out how to use yet because we are North Korean. We are Pyongyang. Why spend all the time training for something when you're just going to be a stain in the underwear of a country that is trying to move forward and only wants people like you to grow up and be an adult? Get out. Don't look back.
Have fun with Tiger. Are they still together?
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure he's... Nah, never mind. I'm not going to say that. McDonald's workers suspended after alleged headbutt on customer in McNuggets Road.
Last story of the week, Steve. We got to end a little light. You know how we do. We like to talk about these fast food stories because they are great.
I got to be honest. I watched this video and I'm pretty sure he's trying to separate himself from the customer.
It looks like self-defense to me, honestly.
It looks like self-defense. It looks like this guy is being attacked because he wouldn't give this fat chick McNuggets.
It is understood a fight broke out at 4:50 a.m. after a customer tried to order some McChicken nuggets.
I
was
wonder
told he couldn't as the store was beginning to sell the breakfast menu.
I mean, like, she's just holding on and holding on.
I
am
impressed
to beat
that she
her.
took the headbutt. She took the headbutt like a champ.
She took it like a bull. It was pretty impressive.
We
I'm
should
not
get
gonna
some
lie.
of these workers that are in all these fights and have them do like a MMA style tournament and see who makes it out. Like Taco Bell employee versus McDonald's employee. Have them
I
just
just
throw
want
down.
French fries. I
I
want French
They're
fries.
getting a lot of fights.
This isn't Burger King.
Hey.
I want French fries. Dumbass.
Off topic though, I went to McDonald's and they had the electronic checkout thing, like the touchscreen.
Yeah, the kiosk.
They're sweet, and it didn't headbutt me, so that's a positive.
It didn't headbutt you, and you didn't have to pay it $15 an hour. Ah!
It was pretty good though. I mean, you can't complain. There
You
we
know
go,
what?
Steve.
That's the end of our show.
That's it.
This week. That's it. We thank you all for listening. If you enjoyed the show, yeah, we cuss a lot. Get over it or don't listen. We don't care. Follow us on Twitter at Steve_Tyler_show. It's Steve Tyler, not Steve and Tyler. _show. Send us your hate mail,
We
dick
don't cuss
pics.
that much.
I cuss a lot.
No,
Steve
we
and Tyler
fucking
Show
don't.
at gmail.com. Subscribe on iTunes. Follow us on Podbean. Find us on YouTube. Please find us on YouTube. Find us on YouTube. Watch that shit. Thank you for your time and thank you for listening. God bless you and God
God
bless
bless America.